What if I told you the reason you feel busy all day but fulfilled by almost none of it isn't laziness, lack of talent, or motivation? What if the real problem is that you've lost the ability to focus deeply and no one ever taught you how to protect it? Today on the Thinker's Digest, we're exploring Deep Work by Cal Newport. Cal Newport is a computer science professor, not a productivity influencer. And that's exactly why this book matters. While teaching and writing at a high level, Newport noticed something strange. The people producing the most valuable work weren't the ones answering the most emails. They weren't the loudest, the busiest, or the most online. They were the ones who could disappear mentally into hard work. At the same time, modern work culture was moving in the opposite direction. Open offices, constant messaging, endless meetings, a culture where being reachable mattered more than being useful. Deep work is Newport's argument that this shift is quietly destroying our ability to think, and his guide for rebuilding that ability in a world designed to fracture it. Let's dive in. Lesson 1. Deep work is valuable. In today's economy, the winners are not the hardest workers. They're the ones who can learn complex skills quickly and produce at an elite level. Both of those require deep work. He contrasts this with shallow work. Emails, meetings, administrative tasks, things that feel productive but rarely create real value. One of Newport's central ideas is that deep work compounds. A few hours of true focus can outperform days of distracted effort. If you want to become rare and valuable, you must do work most people can't, because they can't focus long enough to do it. Lesson 2. Deep work is rare. We say we value focus, but we reward instant replies, constant availability, and visible busyness. Newport calls this the culture of connectivity, a workplace norm where responsiveness replaces results. In this culture, deep work isn't encouraged, it's quietly punished. But that's exactly why it becomes a competitive advantage. When everyone else is fragmented, the person who can focus becomes powerful. Not louder, just more effective. Lesson 3. Deep work is meaningful. This is where the book becomes deeply human. Newport draws on research and philosophy to show that people feel most fulfilled when they are fully absorbed in challenging work. Think about the last time you lost track of time while creating, building, or solving something hard. That feeling isn't accidental. It's meaning. Shallow work drains you. Deep work satisfies you. Not because it's easy, but because it demands your full presence. So how do you reclaim this? Newport offers rules, not as cold commands, but as a path back to yourself. The 4 rules of deep work. Rule 1. Work deeply. Deep work doesn't happen by accident. Newport outlines different approaches, from isolating yourself completely to building a daily rhythm where focus becomes automatic. The point is simple. If you don't schedule depth, distraction will schedule itself. Rule 2. Embrace boredom. Newport warns that constant stimulation trains your brain to panic when things slow down. If you can't sit with boredom, you can't sustain focus. Deep work requires retraining your attention, learning not to reach for your phone the moment effort feels uncomfortable. Rule 3. Quit social media. This isn't a moral argument, it's a practical one. Newport introduces the craftsman's approach to tools. A tool should earn its place in your life by clearly supporting what you value most. If it doesn't, it's costing you more than it gives. Rule 4. Drain the shallows. Shallow work expands to fill whatever time you allow it. Newport encourages aggressively limiting low-value tasks and measuring your day by what you produced, not how busy you felt. Deep work isn't about becoming disconnected from the world. It's about reconnecting with what actually matters. In a distracted world, focus isn't just a skill. It's a form of resistance. Apply these ideas and you'll learn faster, create better work, and experience something increasingly rare, a sense of pride in what you do. If this episode resonated with you, give it a like and subscribe to the Thinker's Digest. Comment below with the one distraction you know you need to reclaim your attention from. And if you want the full depth of Newport's thinking, I highly recommend reading Deep Work. The link is in the description. Until next time, thinkers, stay curious.